What's going on, everybody? This is Travis.
And this is Phillip.
And this is Candid at the Movies. And we saw this new action comedy known as Bride Hard. And it does star Rebel Wilson, Anna Camp, VineJoyRandolph, Gigi Zimbardo, Stephen Dorff, and shockingly, Anna Chomsky from My Girl fame. Phillip, you want to tell them about this movie?
Let me see the best way I can sum this up. So basically you got two childhood friends. They end up separated because of the parents, moving off. Happens to a lot of us. Somehow or another, they manage to stay connected throughout the years. And one friend decides she's going to get married. And the so-called best friend is supposed to be in the wedding, but the bride has no idea what her best friend is doing for employment now. She thinks the best friend has
a cat.
Yeah,
something
like that. something to do with cats and like at cat shows. You know how they have like the Westminster Dog Show? So it's like she did something for a cat show, which I have never heard of a cat show in real life, but whatever. So the bride ends up at the wedding, and of course, you can see that there's some tension, and the wedding doesn't go as planned, and the action and comedy ensue from there without giving up too much of what's going on. Of course, she's keeping this secret from the bride that she's actually an intelligence agent. Mm-hmm. And it's everything ensues from there. Basically. So Trav, what did you think?
Okay, so I'm not going to bash this film because as we all like to do here, we like to go in with a clean slate on everything. But
yes,
I felt like I was playing a tennis match with myself on Take This Serious, going up against It's Just a Movie, Have Fun. Because we're not spoiling nothing. The first 10 minutes of the movie, they throw you in with no knowledge of anything. If you didn't get that the little girl and the other girl were best friends, if you didn't catch that, they throw you into 30 years later. Why is she not here at the wedding? You're over here like, I just got to know you. Which girl is this? I don't know which one's going on. They throw you in there on this mission that you're just over here like, what is this mission going on? You don't get back to that mission also. So there's that. What was at stake don't even matter. So no spoilers. It's just a lot that was going on. Somebody decided to write in this script saying Kaya, my neck, my back.
Dig my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back.
I was gonna get to that.
Sing it to a baby in the stomach.
Who would have ever thought that Kaya's song, when it came out way back in the day, would have had this longer legs to still be running around at this point in time in the future? That's one of the ones where you go to either the concert or the house party, and the DJ's like, we're gonna take it back for a bit, and he surprises you with this one.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Why is this in a wedding movie? Even if it's a comedy.
But Kaya should be appreciative that they picked her song out of anything else.
Collect that check.
They could have to put in this movie. And then to be, and I understand it's a comedy, but to be singing it to the baby in the womb.
They censored it, which even though it's a rated R movie, they could have said it.
Yeah.
But they censored it, which was nice, but still, if you know the song, you're taken aback by it.
Yeah.
But that was my whole thing, the whole movie. I was just battling myself of like, take this serious. No, it's a fun comedy. Take this shit serious. I don't.
That's not the part that got me about the Kaya song.
What got
because it's the fact that they use it was like, okay, but then you supposed to believe that these ultra rich white folks know this song. How plausible is that? That's what took me over the line. It's like, really? I mean, if y'all remember Head of State and Chris Rock was doing the DJ thing, and all of a sudden these old white folks is in there crip walking and everything.
It was that level. It was that level of just
really?
Yeah.
Really? That's where it went over the line for me with that particular joke. Well, go ahead, Travis.
It was so much going on. They had go-to Blade villain Stephen Dorff in the movie, and you knew he's just going to be a villain. He's never going to be a nice guy. If he was a nice guy, the movie's not going to feel right. Was it funny? It had its moments. VineJoyRandolph, hilarious. Anna Camp and Rebel Wilson, it felt like they were back on Pitch Perfect all over again, which works for you if you're a fan of that comedy, it works at times. But overall, I don't believe Gold is gonna just fly by very fast if you just showed me 3 people struggling just to hold a couple of bars ago. I don't think it's gonna fly in the wind tunnel, but
It's gonna fly if it's gold plated.
yeah, I guess. I don't know. It was so much I
If it
questioned.
ain't pure gold, it's gonna fly.
So I don't know how rich they really were. You know, so many things were going on. I would want to do a bad movie review, but it was just like so much was going on to where it's just like I don't have the end. So you're getting a regular review. Phillip, say what you gotta say, because the fact I didn't know Anna Schlumsky was in the movie, and I looked at her the whole movie until they put at the end credits, oh, Anna Schlumsky was in it. I was just like, that was her?
I'm gonna give Anna Klumsky her props for the fact that we didn't know it was her until the end. I'm gonna give her props because she did a good job of playing that backstabbing friend
She did.
who to be in your spot and finds a way to get your spot and be giving you the side eye about everything you do with your friend.
She did. a
She
good
played
job
this
of that.
role to a T.
She did.
And like I said, I'll give her props. She did well. The fact that we did not know we were sitting there watching my girl side eye, I give her props. I do. Now, with that said, I too, like Trav, wanted to go in here with a clean slate, and I'm trying to. It's a comedy, you know. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna get, but I know, like he said, the characters from. If you like the characters from Pitch Perfect, this is probably up your alley.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I'm going in and I'm watching this stuff. And like Trav said, in the first 15 minutes, we go from thinking we just gonna get a regular comedy to all of a sudden, Rebel Wilson is doing her best Tom Cruise Mission Impossible impression.
She impressed me.
And I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it is like we're getting a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
And watching it, some of the jokes, they were funny. Yeah. Some of them fell flat. Yeah. And some of them was like, they really went there.
A lot of that.
They really went there.
Yeah.
So it was a true mixed bag.
Yeah.
It was a true mixed bag. So and I'm gonna keep it 100.
Go ahead.
Whoever did the costuming for this, to be able to have, and I'm sure it was a stunt double at times.
Yeah.
But to be able to send Rebel Wilson through all that stuff and
It was
keep
a lot.
and keep her besties from falling out, y'all had some support in that dress.
Oh yeah.
Y'all did. Y'all had some support in that dress. And for those of you who know me personally, you know why I say this. Hi, Littlefoot. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But so yeah, it was a true mixed bag. There were some funny moments, but you had to suspend your line of belief for a lot of it. And like Trav said, ain't no gold bars getting sucked down no pipe like that.
And it was a lot. Like they were flying on the grass with no ease. But how did they not find the water that they came in on?
I don't know. I don't know, Trav.
Like I said, we're not gonna spoil this, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you my grade. I'm actually gonna say this is a gentleman's D, just because if this came on streaming, you could sit back, have a good time, and laugh at it, and never watch it again, because that's where it should have came, on streaming. Because no, just the movie was fine until the last ending of the movie. They was like, we can't afford this CGI, and then those CGI moments were just not great. That's the nice way of putting it. Not great. So Rebel Wilson, Anna Camp, great. What's your score, Phil? That's all I got.
I'm not gonna be quite as harsh as Trav. Because again, you know me, I shoot from the wallet. So as far as the wallet goes, I have to give it a square C.
Okay.
I can't tell you to go see it. I can't tell you to not go see it. it is a coin flip if you want to go see it or not.
Yeah.
So that's why I say for those fans of Pitch Perfect and you like those characters, this might be up your alley and you might find it hilarious. And like I said, it had its funny moment, and then it had its, nah, that ain't funny. And then it's, did you really take it there? Did you really? Did you really? So it's a true mixed bag. So with that, I have to give it a C because it's square in the middle.
Yeah.
So if you think you might want to try it, flip the coin, see where it lands.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm falling on that. And again, if we miss something, let us know in the comment. We like to hear y'all opinions.
Yeah.
See if they match up with ours or see if we missed something. If we missed something, let us know.
It won a packed theater, so I hope all few of y'all that saw this movie would let us know what you thought about it.
Yeah, we didn't have a packed theater. It was kind of interesting because it was actually a mixed theater.
Yeah.
You know, me and Trav was in there, right down the road from us. There was a white guy that looked like he was playing hooky from work.
He did.
A couple rows down, there was two sisters in the front. A row in front of us, it looked like there was another white couple. So it was a mixed bag.
And there was another older white lady in there too.
Yeah, see, yeah. So
there's an audience there.
There's an audience. So if it fits you, enjoy it. Go see it.
Yeah.
Have a blast. But like I said, if you're trying to gamble on something, flip your coin, see where it lands. Heads, go see it. Tails, save your money. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you. So, but we appreciate y'all taking the time to listen to us. Make sure you click that subscribe and like button at the bottom, and make sure you go out and get that Pop Stars popcorn. They still got a ton of flavors. Wifey tried the Grinchy mint and loved it. Oh, and I was shocked. But she loves mint. She loves popcorn, and it was square in her wheelhouse.
Hey, you gotta give it a shot, yeah.
Yeah, give it a shot and try it. But with that, I'm Phillip.
I'm Travis.
Y'all have a good evening, and we'll catch you next time for Candid at the Movies.
Peace.